With just a little over a month remaining before the FIBA World Cup 2023, today we are going to talk about all the things that you need to know before the said tournament. But before we start, only 2% of you watching are subscribed to this channel, so please, for me, if you like these types of videos, subscribe to this channel, for not only will it help out a ton, but I would very much appreciate it. And with that being said, let's begin. First off, let's talk about all the teams involved. All in all, there are 32 teams who have qualified for the FIBA World Cup 2023, and that includes 7 teams from the FIBA Americas, 12 from the FIBA Europe, 8 from FIBA Asia-Oceania, and 5 from the FIBA Africa. These 32 qualified teams are then grouped into 8 groups of 4 for the first group stage. The tournament will take place in 3 different countries, namely the Philippines, Japan, and Indonesia. The tournament basically has 4 stages. The first one is the first round of the group phase. In this round, every team will be playing against the 3 other teams in their group in a round-robin sequence. Starting August 25 to 30, Group A and B will be playing in the Araneta Coliseum of the Philippines, while Group C and D will be playing in the Mall of Asia Arena, also in the Philippines. Group E and F will be playing in Okinawa, Japan, while Group G and H will be playing at the Indonesia Arena in Jakarta, Indonesia. Only the top 2 teams from each group will qualify for the second round of the group phase, while the bottom 2 teams from each group will play the classification round for places 17 to 32. The next round is called the second round of the group phase. From 8 groups into the first round, the teams will now be trimmed into 4 groups. The top 2 teams from Group A and B will be called Group I. The top 2 teams from Group C and D will be called Group J. The top 2 teams from Group E and F will now be called the Group K. And last but not the least, the top 2 teams from Group G and H will be called the Group L. The third phase is called the final phase. In this round, the best 2 teams from the most recent groups will be faced off against each other for the quarterfinal round. On the first bracket, the first player from Group I will face off against the second player of Group J. On the second bracket, the first placer from Group K will face off against the second placer from Group L. On the third bracket, the first placer from Group J will square off against the second placer of Group I, and lastly, in the fourth bracket is the first placer from Group L versus the second placer from Group K. Starting September 5 and will end on September 10, the said teams will be facing off against each other in a single elimination round. Winners from each bracket will advance to the semifinals, wherein they will be facing against the winner of the opposite bracket. Bracket 1 versus Bracket 2, and Bracket 3 versus Bracket 4. Winner of which will advance to the finals, while the losers will be duking it out for the third place finish. The winner of the finals is crowned to be the FIBA World Cup 2023 champions, while the losers of which is automatically awarded the second place. And last but not the least is the classification round. The classification games are needed to establish the final ranking of the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023, which determines which teams will qualify for the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. For this round, starting September 5 to 9, losers from the quarterfinals will then play a single elimination mini tournament to determine places 5 to 8. For places 9 to 16, however, those who were eliminated from the second round will no longer play any more games. The third placers from each group will be classified as 9 to 12, while the fourth placers from each group will be classified as 13 to 16. Lastly, from August 31 to September 3, a mini second round group stage will also happen for the eliminated teams after the first round. Just like in the group phase, all results from the group phase first round will carry over to the said round. Every team will play against the two teams in each group that it did not face during the group phase first round for a total of 16 games, including 2 games per team and 4 games per group. After these games, the global classification for places 17 to 34 will be established according to official basketball rules. First in groups will be classified as 17 to 20. Second in groups will be classified 21 to 24. Third in groups will be classified 25 to 28, while the fourth placers in each of the groups will be classified as 29 to 32. And that's a wrap. I hope that this helped you be informed in a way and find out what your team has to do to be able to win the FIBA World Cup 2023. And as for me and the Philippines, who finished dead last in the last World Cup, I just hope that they could get the best Asian finish, or at least be better than its previous stint. Anyways, that's all for today, and once again, if you like these types of videos, please consider liking this video, subscribe to this channel, for not only would it help out a ton, but I would very much appreciate it. And with that being said, until next time.